Hello and welcome to the John Ark Show. Today's episode is called Banking AntiChrist. Before we begin, I want to encourage you to subscribe to our channel for free. You can also like, comment, and follow us. We're going to have a lot of great celebrity interviews coming up, so make sure to click on that notification bell so that you can be notified every time we upload a new episode. Also, we ask that you post a link to today's show on all your social media to help spread the word about the show. Now, let's get started. We're hearing from a lot of religious and non-religious individuals out there who are very concerned by what they see now in the banking and financial sectors. Many of them believe that they are now seeing signs that the banking sector may in fact be exhibiting long-feared signs described by religious prophecy as an indication that the economy and the banking sector and the world itself are fast approaching end times. Now, I don't think this is true at this point in time, but it's still very interesting. So, what are some of the signs that people are worried about? Well, even before the banking crisis and contagion began, people were very concerned about the financial system being weaponized against them. They feel that much of their wealth would be stolen and taken from them by Wall Street and the banks during the approach of this end time. And they think that a bail-in is coming, and that when it occurs, it'll be just another sign that the Antichrist is rising up to hurt them financially. Now, these are not our beliefs, they're not my beliefs, but there is a vast and growing part of the population that does believe this. They believe that the Antichrist will rise and gain power through the adverse manipulation of the worldwide financial system. Now, historically, the banking institutions have never really been very trusted, especially during and after the Great Depression of the 30s. Back then, the financial collapse took the money of so many people that it rendered many of them homeless and put them on the food lines, jobless, moneyless, hopeless. And historians who saw what happened back then now see similar signs within the banking sector of today. Only this time, they fear that if there is a bail-in, that it will be used to force many other undesirable political, economic, and social changes upon them that will further hurt them or damage their finances or limit their financial prospects for the future. For those of you who don't know, a banking bailout is where the bank seizes your money, freezes your accounts, and uses that money to pay off their debts. And then they will repay you at some point in the future, but they won't tell you when. Legally, this is very disturbing because the banks and the FDIC can take up to 99 years to pay your money back. Think about that insanity for a minute. How many people out there today will live another 99 years to get their money back and to be able to enjoy it? I suspect it's a small percentage. So what are the other disturbing signs that have so many religious and secular individuals so concerned? Well, a lot of people believe that the rate of inflation will just continue to increase, and in doing so will further steal their money and erode their buying power and make it harder than ever for them to survive on the little money they do have. I'll tell you what else has got the religious world very worried and very paranoid. And that is the worldwide nature of this systemic contagion and how synchronized it is, how everything seems to be happening everywhere at the same time. People are asking, why aren't there any systematically healthy banks out there? Why are so many banks getting into trouble in the same way? Why haven't any of them managed their money or their risk properly? Why are none of the managers and executives of the failed banks being held accountable for what they've done? Why aren't these executives being publicly fired or replaced? Now, we're hearing rumors that Deutsche Bank, which is one of the largest banks in the world, is also in trouble. Here's something else that a lot of highly religious individuals, as well as secular people, are seeing that has them very worried. They're now seeing nascent efforts being made to influence or control people's purchase decisions or their purchasing options. They don't like having the financial system tell them what they should or should not be buying or spending money on. Another thing that really scares the religious community are the increasing number of wars and political conflicts that seem to be erupting everywhere. Problems all over the globe that everyone now seems to want to resolve militarily rather than politically or economically. They say that as we approach the end times, the Bible says the world will be enveloped in military conflicts on a level never seen before. And a lot of religious people believe we are now seeing the early stages of this. They also believe that the growing military and economic alliance between Russia and China was foretold centuries ago by religious prophecy, and this is yet another sign of the end times approaching quickly. The religious community also has a very strong distrust of artificial intelligence and believes that it will be used to hurt people far more than it will be used to help them. They believe that artificial intelligence will be used to destroy or eliminate millions of more jobs and place even greater financial stress on the unemployed and poorly employed people out there. They also believe that AI will be used as a technological proxy by the AntiChrist to hurt people in a way that will be less direct and less obvious to everyone else. It'll be used to misdirect them into believing that it's the technology causing these problems and not the people who create the technology. So where's all this headed? Well, once again, we don't believe this is all being caused by the Antichrist, but whatever is happening, it's clearly causing more suspicion and paranoia and problems across the globe than we have seen in a long time. And that's not a solution. We need more solutions and less anger and paranoia and violence out there in order to prevent things from moving in the wrong direction. But having said that, you should always remember one thing. The greatest power of evil lies in its ability to convince people that it does not exist. Perhaps adding a little more paranoia to your financial decision making isn't such a bad thing after all. Time will tell, and unfortunately, it will tell us fairly quickly. Thank you for watching. I want to encourage you to subscribe to our channel for free. You can also like, comment, and follow us. We're going to have a lot of great celebrity interviews coming up, so make sure to click on that notification bell so you can be notified every time we upload a new episode. Also, we ask that you post a link to today's show on all your social media to help spread the word. Thank you, and we shall see you soon. Bye-bye.